The village of Oakhaven was small. It huddled close to the Blackwood forest. The forest was old, very old. Its trees were tall and dark green. They grew so close together. Sunlight could not reach the ground. Many villagers were afraid of Blackwood. They said it held secrets, dark secrets. People in Oakhaven told a story, a strange story. It was about a girl who lived in the forest, or near it. No one was sure. By day, she looked like any other girl, perhaps a bit sad. But when night came, she changed. Her feet, they said. Her feet became hooves. The legend was whispered, not spoken too loudly. They said she had a pretty face. Her eyes were wide and deep, but no one knew her name, or where she truly belonged. She was like a ghost, a whisper among the trees. Some children claimed they saw her, from a distance, always from a distance. There was danger in the legend, a serious warning, if you saw her hooves clearly, if you tried to follow her, or if you talked about her too much. Something bad would happen. It was a curse, some believed, a dark magic tied to the woods, and to the girl with hooves. The villagers were careful. Aidan was a young man. He lived in Oakhaven. He was known for his courage. Sometimes he was too brave. One day he needed firewood. The best wood grew deep, deep inside the Blackwood forest. He told himself he was not afraid. He took his axe. He walked towards the trees. The forest welcomed him with silence. The tall trees loomed over him. They seemed to watch him. Sunlight struggled to get through, making strange shadows dance. It was very, very quiet, an unnatural quiet. Aidan felt a prickle on his skin, like unseen eyes were on him. He tried to ignore the feeling. He walked deeper, looking for dry, fallen branches. Then he saw her. She was near a small, gurgling stream. A girl. Her back was turned to him. She wore a plain, simple dress. Her dark hair fell down her back. Aidan hesitated for a moment. Then he called out, "Hello?" She turned, very slowly. Her face was pale. Her eyes were large and dark. She looked surprised to see him. Aidan opened his mouth to speak, but then he saw them. Her feet. They were not human feet. They were hooves, dark, shiny hooves, like those of a small horse. Aidan just stared. He could not move. He could not make a sound. The air around them grew colder. The girl's eyes looked so sad, but there was something else there too. A clear warning. A shiver ran down Aidan's back, a deep, icy chill. He wanted to run, but his legs felt like stone. She spoke at last. Her voice was very soft. It sounded like leaves rustling, or like the wind whispering secrets. "You see something," she said. "Something you should not have seen." Her words were quiet, but they filled the forest air. "This place is not for you." Her gaze was steady and intense. "If you ever look for me again," she continued. Her voice was low, almost a hiss. "If you try to find me or follow me." Her eyes seemed to grow darker. "You will disappear." She paused for a long moment. "You will disappear forever." The words were not a threat. They were a fact. A terrible, cold fact. Aidan finally understood. The old legend was true. This was the Hoofed girl. She was real and dangerous. The fear he had pushed away, it now gripped him completely. A sharp, painful fear. He had to get out of there. He had to escape her. And her terrifying words. Aidan turned and fled. He ran as fast as he could. He did not dare to look back. Twigs and thorns tore at his clothes. Branches whipped his face. He ran until his chest ached, until his lungs burned for air. He finally stumbled out of Blackwood, blinking in the bright sunlight. He was shaking all over. He did not tell anyone at first what he had seen, what she had said. Who would believe such a tale? They would say he was crazy, or that the forest played tricks on him. But her warning stayed in his mind. "You will disappear forever." He tried to act normal, but the memory haunted him. He grew quiet and jumpy. Then one morning, Aidan was gone. He simply vanished from Oakhaven. His mother found his bed empty. His tools were still in their place. The villagers searched everywhere. They called his name into the forest. They looked for days, but they found no sign of him. Aidan was gone, just as the Hoofed girl had promised. Now the people of Oakhaven listen, especially on dark, moonless nights. When the wind is still, they hear a sound coming from the edge of Blackwood. Clip-clop, clip-clop, the sound of small hooves on the path. The Hoofed girl still walks there, they say, and Aidan was never seen again. The forest keeps its secrets.